And welcome back. We're on Act 2. So off camera, it was almost impossible to stop strategizing about what we want to do on this floor.
Yes, which is a good sign, by the way, because both of us have over 2,000 hours playing this game, and we cannot stop for just a moment between recordings to stop talking about the game. Like, we're head over heels here.
It's, I see one line that is very impressive to me, but might not be to you, because wait, hang on. Which are you looking at?
Upgrades are good. Are you looking at the sandwich deletes path?
Yes.
Yeah, our deck is behind on upgrades anyway, and it gives us some like guarantees and consistency. I like it. I like it. And we definitely want to hit at least a merchant in the early part. You know, getting a strike out of this deck is the big time. Yo, you're going double merchant. Okay.
It's not only double merchant, because I think, you know, unless the relic is going to blow me out of the water, I'm not going to take it in the early one.
Double remove.
Double remove or like, you know, extra options for a draw card, extra options for another combo piece, like especially defends right now. I think we need to hit those.
I like it. Yeah, what we were expressing off screen is that Defect often feels this way, actually. Like you're just a couple picks away from breaking through. And I think the reason is that Defect is the master of both creating energy and creating card draw. Defect can kind of do it all, but that ends up making the class feel very combo oriented. Also, nice. Are we about to play the Meteor Strike?
We are. It's also rough.
Okay, I mean, we still get the block card out. Yeah.
But this is just going to happen until we get our defend card.
Oh, man. Oh, we're about to go so ham. You can hollow the Meteor. We can do so many things. These are the kinds of turns we want. Like, this is the kind of thing we can do if the deck continues to get online. It's probably like Vision, right? Well, it doesn't even matter. The enemy just dies. That's awesome. Good.
We're gonna be running. But we are gonna be running like. I mean, it replaces itself, but we are gonna be running. With a lot of plasma a lot of the time.
It's true, but you know, as you say, it replaces itself, right? And it's upgraded, and sometimes we'll have some other stuff out. Like we still take cool-headed very aggressively. I think. I love another hologram too.
I think it's hologram remove, and then just look for the next shop for better cards.
I'm in.
Leap is only 22 from 9 block. It's 10 block actually for us.
The sleep is really solid, but I just think, gosh, it's 10 block actually, right? It's on sale. But where does it leave us monetarily?
Okay, so the 75, 22, so we're going to be 3 shows, 97, and then just as effectively... I should have just rounded these up and then rounded down. Okay, so it's, what, 150 minus 9. It's 141.
I guess if we do that, we can still get 1 removal in the next shop. And that's pretty good. We're going to be really happy to have a leap in this deck. We're on 4 energy, and we're looking for some block saturation. It is a solid card.
We're cutting the strike, right?
Yeah, I think so. This is not a deck that needs strikes to do damage. Okay. I don't want to encourage the rhetoric of like, oh, interesting. I don't think so though.
Okay.
I don't think so because it's removal debt too.
It is. I mean, we do have the removal in the next area though.
It's true, but
removing it over another strike.
Over a strike, yeah. I find that this event is very, very common unless I have gotten the golden idol, and then I don't see it. And I don't want to reinforce that rhetoric, but I've done a lot of runs. I've gotten bloody idol probably 5 times in 2,000 hours of play.
For clarity's sake, we're talking about this path out here, right? Because it has
that path.
Rests late. Also, I will say there's a little bit of a consideration on my side in here of the possible Necronomicon making this a stupidly ridiculous run.
No, you should absolutely think towards that. Reading Rainbow is such a good event. Yeah, and we have the Meteor. Yeah. That was a tough one. The Lost Altar is just a toughie always. Huh. I don't think this is Defragment, which feels really weird.
Because we have a lot of upgrade debt already, and it doesn't affect some of the orbs that we're going to have out. We don't even have extra orbs for it to affect at the moment.
Yeah. For what it's worth, if we really get the consistency of the core combo of this deck online, we're going to be able to block with block cards. No problem. We've got Oddly Smoothstone, and I've won a lot of heart runs where your block core is things like Upgraded Leap and Force Field. Those are just good cards, and if you can recur them with things like Hologram, I think we're okay to take another strike removal here. The amount that it gets us towards our core combo. The only other consideration is, what about this Doom and Gloom?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at. Like,
Yeah.
we do have AoE courtesy of the Panache, and we have a lot of an easier time triggering it than prior.
Yeah.
Which is the only reason I'm not, like, insta. Or, actually, sorry, the secondary reason I'm not insta is because, obviously, we're going to be using the Meteor Strike consistently, so we're not oftentimes going to have the ability to let it build.
Yeah. Who's our boss? Because one consideration is we might just need a Dark Orb. Man, I think this is strike removal. I think this is going to be one of those super hairy defect runs that's building towards its core combo. And we're just ruthless on that path.
Gosh, I wish I had some thorns right now.
No lie. But we can bring one down, maybe?
We could, or we could not. Wait, we can't bring one down, can we? Without using the attack potion.
We can't quite make it, and I don't think that's worth, right?
Boot.
So then do we
streamline, hologram, streamline?
Play it and just play it twice. Is there any sense in compile driver? Because once we find Panache, we win the fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Honestly, like, streamline is just more damage now, but it gets halved anyway.
Okay.
Just in case we happen to... Because we'll be defending perfectly against these anyway, so we'll start attacking against this bird just in case we get another attack and want to put it into the ground.
Sure. I like it. There's that Panache.
How'd you
Call
know?
your shots. You just got to keep calling your shots. You just always call them.
I'm going to hologram back to the compile driver. Go for it again.
Oh my god. Wait, I think we just got the trigger. That's incredible. Turn 1.
Call your shots. You told me that moments ago. I mean, just play all of these. Right?
Is it fission? Oh, I see what you did. Nice. That's clever. I like that line. Because you don't need the fission to draw anything. You just want it to trigger Panache. I like that. Very juicy. You know, the 4th energy was really key to consistently landing Panache in this deck, wasn't it?
Ooh. It's pre-upgraded.
Okay, one more leap, and then we've got our block core online?
Yep. I'm happy with it.
Nice. That's huge.
Now, we are about to go elite, question mark, elite. I could see a rest here. We did just pick up extra defense, but I'm also looking at that Panache, and I really want it upgraded.
I don't think we can afford to rest. I think we have to start upgrading, and what we have to be willing to do is use a smoke bomb if things go really wrong.
That's a good point.
Which is lost value, but like, yeah, I think we have to. We want Panache upgraded. We'd love Streamline to be upgraded with it in the opening hand, but this will be power. Hello, Book of Stabbing. Oh my gosh.
Good friend. I mean, Fission plays the Meteor Strike this turn.
Yeah, and it could draw something. We've got Boot Sequence to block. So do we ever play one of the potions here, or is it not worth?
I'm not opposed to playing the skill potion, looking for either defense or, you know, possibly even just something that channels an orb, gives us the ability to play other cards.
Like a Cool Headed here lets you play Streamline and it advances the fight. And we're saving our most... Wow.
Fission? Just go off?
Trouble is we've lost our Plasma Orbs to redo, but if only it were Fission Plus. But yeah, I think so. I think Fission, and that's just 3 energy and 3 cards, and we can play Streamline and... Oh man. Oh yeah. Turbo. We're going ham, right? What does White Noise have? Ooh. Nice.
Well,
that was a solid turn. That was a solid turn. Just draw power.
Ooh. Hang on.
Down to 2, up to 4. Crap. Where if the turbo were upgraded, we could Meteor Strike. But we can play Streamline a bunch of times. That's good.
We can. I'm just also worried about the defense. What's this total? 4, 4, 6, 14, incoming to 21.
Do you ever compile?
It depends what we're doing with the rest of the turn, because I'm also looking at, like, hologram just to bring back... What would it be?
Some... Man, I wish that Streamline were upgraded.
I mean, Holo brings back a leap, gives us... what? This one's not the upgraded one, so 14 by itself.
Yeah, and then either buffer or we just need one more 7.
Like, I want to go for the defend this turn, because next turn the enemy is going to be swapping back to doing the big single hit.
That's
and
true.
That's
It's a
like
guaranteed single hit. Yeah, you're right. And then that's a great buffer turn, and we can set up. Okay. I like where your head's at. Landing full defense in some way. And we could even hologram zap, right? Yeah. Is zap behind us?
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's still pretty good. Question is now, will we have to attack potion to close, or are we going to be golden? I think we're going to be golden. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's 28 incoming, so what, we take 6 damage here? I'm okay with 6.
I'm cool with 6 here, too, yeah. Definitely one of these fights to where that static discharge you were talking about is really, really strong, right? Bonk. Nice. Shuriken is relevant.
Is it?
Oh, wow. It is. It's not, it's like,
we
it's
have
not amazing.
3 attacks in the whole, 5 attacks in the whole deck.
But here is a real in-game for this deck. There's a real in-game where this deck, using plasma and cycling, plays on the order of 20 cards a turn. And about 5 of those cards are attacks, 5 or 6, right? So you're actually scaling damage that way. It could matter. I'm not saying it's the strongest thing in the game. There's many relics that I think were stronger here, but it could matter.
Is there any consideration of a barrage for when that happens?
Right. And, geez, the consume is kind of barrage anti-synergy. I think the problem with the barrage right now is we actually just don't generate orbs. We have 1 zap still. And 1 meteor strike, which is, plays into it, but I honestly think I take max HP here.
Yeah, okay.
I honestly think I take max HP
I would have gone for defragment, but there is like a part of me that sees Shuriken and goes, where's my multi-strike?
Right. Ooh.
Do we? Get Jax?
I love this transform.
You transform? Okay.
Yeah, I love this transform. We're so close to a core combo. The odds that transforming like 2 strikes or a strike into defend results in something that makes energy or something that draws or something that makes frost is really big. Draw
overclock
and damage. It's fine. To open or not to open? To open.
I like while we're still putting the run together, I almost never turn that down, especially with the 6 max HP.
Yeah. I dig it. I dig it with the Darkstone. I dig this Tor and Athopter a lot too.
Yeah.
I think it dramatically increases our chances to continue to take elites. Ooh, thwack. Oh, I hope we can fight this.
I really want to.
So, fun fact about the history of this event. I feel like this content is becoming some percentage me relaying the way the game has been at one point, which is unexpected. So, when thwack first came out as an event,
yes.
Let me talk about it now first. It only shows up in the second half of this act. You cannot get it before the chest. And it is a blue slaver and a red slaver, and then it's always 1 gremlin knob and 1 taskmaster.
Yep.
But when it first came out, it could show up on the first floor of Act 2, the second floor, because you have a fight first, and it was 2 gremlin knobs.
Yep.
And that time was wild. You know this, but perhaps not everyone else does.
The thing that I found about that was super wild, and that they changed, and then they changed it to the eventual event that it became, was that the gremlin knob in the front line could apply vulnerability to you before the gremlin knob in the back line would attack you. So the intent system was broken by that specific, and it actually made like a really good point of what they specifically do with the intent system of not allowing things to modify the damage numbers that you see above the head. If you hit end turn, you're taking that damage.
Right. And they've done some tricks to make it possible, right? Like aligning enemies that vulnerable to the back. Like the red slavers in the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a point that I like to bring up because in other deck builder roguelikes that have also worked with the intent system, they don't necessarily always respect that.
Because something weird can happen.
Yes, and you can be like, I'm taking 14 damage this turn. I took 28 damage this... Oh, the first attack doubles the damage, but I couldn't see that.
Yeah. It's a really nice touch, like to genuinely be able to trust it. I feel like we're filibustering because this fight is really nasty right now too. But I'm okay with that.
We've got a buffer.
We've got him. Yeah, we've got buffer and we've got panache. So we're good. Oh, we're golden. solid gold.
It's overclock for the kill.
Bonk. At that
Yeah.
point, you're just picking your favorite thing, right? Yeah, we should totally do this.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a good chance we have to put
Huh.
a fire. Oh wow, wait, no, we
That's
don't.
something I didn't actually know. Is that vision? That's
Is
something
that this counts as yeah.
something I didn't know is that the Taskmaster gets affected by the preserved elite in this fight.
I can't say that I remember this either. I'm not gonna lie. This has changed over time. The Act 3 Mind Bloom event now counts as a boss fight for Pantograph proc too, and it didn't at some point. This is weird.
Focus
is it
on
ever
the Gremlin
like?
knob first.
Is it ever attack potion on this turn too? Because there's a decent chance we can get something that evokes an orb, so we can play more stuff.
It's all for one.
Oh, all for one brings back. Do we have turbo? do we
It
make
brings back
any?
the claw that we already have in hand at the absolute least.
Yeah, that's honestly just like pretty reasonable, right?
Yeah, I think we just focus entirely on the Gremlin knob here.
Agreed.
Great.
Push some damage, and there's that shuriken proc.
Mm-hmm. That was actually the thing that sold me on the attack potion, was that we were going to get a shuriken proc out of it. Although, you know, how many more attacks do we have in the deck?
But this deck is not going to need mini attacks. That's my hope. That's what I foresee if we can find the right things, as like a couple key attacks. Meteor Strike, Streamline. All for one would really be great, honestly. Like, we could have even overclocked there. But
I'm
this would be more than
playing
enough.
this awfully, but it's, you get the gist of how this fight's gonna go, right? It's fine.
Oh, it's not gonna matter. Yeah, we solved it. Pure heal. We didn't take any damage, did we?
Mm-hmm.
Can we? Oh, we totally can.
Like a
Meteor. Hit him with the meteor. It feels good.
Okay.
Blap. They die anyway.
Ooh.
Oh man.
And we're keeping the deck a little bit thin and drawing a lot, so Sundial's actually an ooh here as well.
Ooh. I love this cool-headed. I really do.
I do too. I'm just sad to see a Doom and Gloom upgraded and not take it.
You really like that card, huh? It's a good card.
I do, yeah. I mean, like, a lot of it is born out of the mindset where we don't have a panache, and I'm like, where is my
Right.
AoE? Where is it?
Right. That's the thing about the panache, though, is it allows you to not take the kind of less consistent cards or like a little more clunky cards. You've got your, and it's consistent AoE on every turn. Oh,
4 defense.
I think it's worth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
That's a lot of defense. They're blocking for 9 with the oddly smooth stone. Okay.
Mhm. They're
This is
elite.
gonna
They're
be
an
an
unupgraded
awesome
leap
run.
each.
Yeah. Wow.
I think streamline on the shield gremlin just to make sure that we don't, well, not guarantee, but so that we're not guaranteed to be attacked next turn.
Yeah, and actually, one enemy left, one minion left, is the best chance to not be attacked, which is weird. If you kill them all,
Huh.
you have a slightly higher chance to be attacked than if you kill all but one.
It's weird. Those numbers and things, like, I don't typically delve into those. I very much just try and get a wealth of experience and then use that to inform my judgments.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I didn't know that. I might start leaving one alive.
I only know this because if you do enough things like ladder, eventually you'll have a fight. It's where you're looking at it and you go to the spreadsheet and you realize that your best chance to live is to like kind of manipulate that way.
Mhm.
So it just happens eventually.
Yeah, that should have been the
I guess
streamline.
It's not too bad. Decay is only the 2 damage and it's blockable. I think we're okay. Where's our panache?
Well, there's our
my.
meteor strike.
Oh, and okay, what about this line?
White
Is it
noise for
ever-
electrodynamics first, and then go for it.
Well, interesting. Oh, I like that. I was gonna suggest Turbo Meteor. We can do the white noise first too, and then maybe dual cast before the fission, so we get a little more out of the energy. But maybe that won't matter. Maybe we're just drawing 3.
Super meteor, then dual cast before the. Yeah.
What is in the draw? I guess we mostly just want to maximize our chance to get the panache, right? So we
Mhm.
just want a full draw. Cool. Who you gonna dunk? Ghostbusters?
I'm gonna have to dunk the Ghostbusters. You're right. It's more of a like.
I don't know
wanna
which
be
one is
weak next
Ghostbusters, to be
turn.
clear. I've never called these enemies Ghostbusters in my life. Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters, naturally. Of course. You best believe I'm calling the Ghostbusters. No matter what's happened, frankly.
Panache is the bottom card in our draw,
Yep,
unfortunately.
that's
But
really
we're only taking 1 damage here. And we like get a consume off or something, and that's like pretty good.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Also, we double play Panache.
Oh my god, you're right. Double Panache, and the second one drops the cooldown. The second one counts towards both of them, which is such a cool interaction.
It's a good one.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
There you go.
Okay. I was about to say we're gonna have to turn in really quickly because it's about to be deaded, but we are successfully turning in on the fight. We gone and did it.
Get 'em. All right. This fight is officially over.
What are our opportunities to jump around with? They keep offering us these unupgraded defragments, and I'm still not really convinced.
They do keep offering those. I don't see anything here. I don't even like the double energy, to be honest.
I cannot believe we have skipped, I think, 4 defragments in this act so far. But that's just our truth. There's no wing boots that we're doing here, right? We're just getting 1 more upgrade and 1 more elite and calling it a day.
I want to know what we're upgrading before we go for the upgrade.
So I like upgrading Streamline. I think it's really relevant, especially if we get Book of Stabbing again. I like upgrading... And I think it's relevant damage against the boss, too. I also think the Consume is okay, but I think I would upgrade Streamline or Meteor Strike before the others. And getting a hologram upgraded could be the kind of thing that lets us take Fusion Hammer. Fission upgrade is fine, but frankly, it's like doing enough right now, right?
Yeah, it is. The thing about Fission is, like, we're getting the energy back for them each, right? But we don't... We don't necessarily have enough draw to utilize the 6 extra energy we'd get from a Fission.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Not yet, anyway. We would need more skim.
Okay.
I think whatever we upgrade is a counter pick to the next fight. And the next fight is either Tri-Slavers or Book of Stabbing. So it's just a question of what we think does more there.
Turbo
upgrade, by the way, is also very good. We've had a lot of turns to where 1 extra energy off of a hologram would be meaningful.
Although, we might clear that with a boss relic.
Sure. And we have Sundial, too. Like, cycle.
There's also, like, part of me that's looking at both of the cards that upgrade for an extra card and going,
yeah,
I really want those upgrades.
My gut check is Streamline. It's in every one of our turn 1s, and it's another 5 points closer to killing one of the slavers.
I'm into it.
And we're cycling it a lot. We would probably take an all-for-one from this boss. Or I guess I should say, I would take an all-for-one from this boss.
I would.
I'm not going to assert that anyone else would.
I would 100%.
Nice Electro.
Not a bad pickup there.
Wow.
Turbo for 14 damage.
Worth.
It's like a wild strike, kind of.
Is it ever worth the... No. I was going to say, is it ever worth Essence of Steel here? But it didn't full block the second hit.
I'm thinking probably boss fight, if anything.
Is Turbo behind us?
Yeah, Turbo's behind us. We could hollow Turbo and go for the Meteor Strike, but then we can't do anything after that.
Gosh, then we're taking so much damage.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever overclock knowing that it could draw us into... What does it draw us into, actually? Just some stuff.
Yeah, just things.
Stuff. These are the kinds of defect runs that will melt your brain. Like, the closer to the end we get, the more we're going to be mumbling as we're calculating, like, 6,000 lines. This turn is, like, a great example of why I think defect is the hardest class. Such high turn complexity sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely is, especially with the summon things back from the discard pile. It's like your hand is your hand holds your whole discard pile, but only one of them.
Yeah. Honestly, I think maybe Streamline pushing is our answer this time. Maybe Hologram Streamline and just double defend and call that a turn.
I like that. We're about to get into the new deck.
Yeah. And, like, we're already at 26, you know? Haven't we just won this way and we blocked most? It's pretty good.
Get
gonna call. Ghostbusters.
Bird
face turn. Nice.
It's a lot of heal.
Okay, is it capacitor?
It's capacitor.
It's capacitor, right? We've got to consume, and that opens us up to some pretty solid in-game strats. And we've
Especially
got bird
because
face turn.
like I want the first Glacier we see, and I'm going
Yeah.
to want to keep the orbs for a
No
little
lie.
longer.
No lie. We really do want some consistent block. Can we afford to Smith before Bronze Automaton? We can't smoke bomb this one. That's the big question, right? Do we think we'll win by turn 6 or be able to block for 57? Or not really 57, but enough.
I don't think we win by turn 6. I think that only if we can afford to not play the holograms for the start of the fight can we reliably block against the hyper beam turn. I think it has to be a rest, but I am mad about it.
Well, there is the line where we upgrade Consume here. And if we play Consume twice and a Capacitor, we're on 3 orbs with 6 focus, which is enough with, 1 or 2 cool-headeds to like actually really block for a while. And it's solid.
With Meteor Strike also in the deck, are we
Right.
like how many cycles of our deck is it going to take us to get 2 Consumes out, 2 cool-headeds, hold both, and the Capacitor play beforehand?
I don't know. It's such a like I said, the analytical complexity is really high, right? And if our potions were slightly different, like if we had a liquid memories right now, I would feel a lot more confident. Fairy in a bottle, but it's tough. The good news is Darkstone Periapt means we're healing for quite a lot because we have quite a lot of health.
Huh.
Stinky decay.
It's a little annoying. This we could make the streamline 0 cost this turn, or we could look at the white noise. Do we open the box or do we 0 cost stream? I mean, we
Honestly,
might want to leave the hologram in the deck, just play these 2.
I like that line particularly because if this white noise is echo form, we win. Loop is good.
It's not bad.
Loop is good. We can loop plasma. It's a lot of energy.
Ooh,
And we that's an unfortunate anti-synergy. Didn't think about that.
Whoops. I think Consume needs to be played when it's drawn here.
I agree. Do we ever play the fission on this turn so that we can full block and look at more cards? Oh my god, wait. Are they about to take our panache? That's
They are.
subpar.
Find the panache.
Panache. Find the panache.
Find the panache?
Find the panache.
Didn't find the panache.
Hey, Capacitor Leap Plus is still really solid. That's a full block. We got live some powers. Like, we're scaling block.
That's Meteor Strike. That's panache.
You know what? This might be a blessing in disguise. We know exactly where they are and when we draw them.
Yeah, but that is also most of our damage.
It's true. We have a streamline still.
Mm-hmm.
And if we start pushing on panache, that opens up to kill the other.
Hollow for the streamline.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't see anything else. We could hollow for consume, I guess, or a cool-headed and just stack. But it feels like if we're playing hollow, it's to push damage into one of the orbs, right?
Mm-hmm. And start targeting the panache, or?
I think panache, yeah. I think panache.
Just leave. Overclock. I do want defense next turn because the Bronze Automaton is attacking.
Yeah, and I don't think we're adding burn right now in this fight. It's very much a hallway fight card.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad we rested.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
Looks like we get to save a hologram.
Fun turn.
Nice.
Very interactive turn right there.
Such block. Okay. Oh man, the Shuriken proc would be the gold.
Mm-hmm.
We might be overclocking here because we can get a zap live too. We're getting more power out of this compile driver.
Do we cool-headed first? Because cool-head's always in this turn.
Cool-head and maybe even skim, because skim could get us the zap for more compile driver. Man, we really don't want to find zap.
Never mind. Found it.
There we go. There we go. And there's the panache. And that's solid. Next turn is Hyper Beam, but we've got Panache live. We've managed to do almost 30 damage to Bronze Automaton, which surely puts us on pace.
Mm-hmm. Consume is 6 extra block.
Are we using any potions this turn? Is this like a speed pot turn? Skim, speed pot?
Yeah, speed pot. I'm down with that. Oh!
Oh yeah, it's really good. The potions were relevant.
How much do we need? Because
Maybe
like
sleep consume.
we're not in like we're out. Yeah, consume. Sorry, I was about to try and sell you something that you've already bought.
What about Essence of Steel? For just an extra
I don't think it's going to be relevant over the course of the fight, and might as well save it for a possible later.
So here's my sale on this turn. I think we're streamlining the Bronze Automaton and killing the orb. Well, actually, wait. Do we kill the orb this turn with double streamline, and can we afford... No, we can't afford Meteor if we do that. Do we care? I think we're pushing Bronze Automaton as quickly as we can.
I don't think the Bronze Automaton's that much of a problem at the moment.
We think we have enough block to just deal for a while?
Yeah, I mean, like, most of the cards either draw or block right now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm open to killing the orb and getting them out of the way.
I'm not even sold on that yet. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do.
Right.
I don't know if I want to consume anymore. Consume, I think, is done for me.
I agree. I think we're in a good spot. And the loop is really... Oh, the loop on the Frost Orb. Maybe this is just Streamline Hologram Streamline. Oh, Claw.
Yeah,
okay,
Claw.
Okay. I see the path. We can scale out of this.
Yeah.
And we've got enough health to do it.
We've just got that one
good.
Claw. That's going to keep going for us. I should have played the defense.
It's going to do great. It's going to do awesome. We could cool-headed this turn, actually.
That gets the lightning start double intriguing, so the extra damage.
And they're not attacking next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll evoke again at some point. You know, this unupgraded loop is proving to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just zap and pass, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. A lot of these turns are very interactive.
Yep. I mean, some of them are too interactive, and there are other turns that are not interactive at all.
Right. Too interactive. I love that. Can we be a little less? Is that okay? Do you ever consume again for...
Yeah. On it. As long as we have the Frost Orb out at the front, I'm happy.
Sure. Scrappy little defect out here. Just chugga choo choo. You're doing good, buddy. Oh yeah, this turn's great.
Meteor Strike's left in deck. Do I overclock just looking for the Meteor Strike, then turbo play it?
Yes, because we get 2 energy back immediately. Yes, because we have only 2 orb slots.
Do we compile driver before we do this to get an extra card? If we get turbo out, turbo. No, we have no voids in there. We could do that.
I like this. I like turbo Meteor. Because then we cool-headed compile. We still get 2 draws, and Meteor is in the draw pile.
Love it.
And we're still generating 5 energy a turn. Oh man. Now we're slaying the Spire. Come on, dual cast. Come on, overclock into dual cast. I believe another Meteor. Come on. Okay. Hey, you have to call your shots if you ever want to call your shots.
You have to.
Oh, we did it. We friggin' did it. We actually could have upgraded, which is wild. Well, maybe. You know, let's see our next draw, maybe.
Oh, there's a lot of trash in this deck right now.
There is. There really is. Bingo. It's Panache, and they're done.
Get him.
GG.
Dang G. I mean, it's
yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
The Echo Orb is very strong.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. I agree. I think you're looking at Inserter.
Yeah.
And I quite like it here. I
love it.
Again, the Fusion Hammer is funny because we specifically called out upgrades that we might want to do before Fusion Hammer, but
we didn't get them.
The time. Yeah, we didn't get them. Exactly. We have a lot more. I wonder, okay, is this ever an upgrade all run? Would you take Mind Bloom on this run?
Yeah, I would. I don't think we have enough trouble blocking ourselves. I think if an elite looks like it's about to deal a bit too much damage, we can bounce the heck out of there. We could... I mean, this deck doesn't have the greatest time just killing a single target and then trying to smoke bomb out of the Spire Shield and Spear fight.
Right, that's funny.
But yeah, no, I take upgrade all a lot, and I take those runs to the heart a lot as well.
Me too. I like Mind Bloom a lot. I think it's really good, especially when it makes your defend more solid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, GG Rhapsody. This has been a kind of a nail biter of a run. This defect run it's tricky.
Yeah, it's weird. At the end of the first floor, I was like, we're so weak. At the end of the second floor, I'm like, the potential is so big.
Yeah, and now we have the Echo form. We really have strong pieces.
Oh, Echo form a consume that's upgraded with the inserter just generating orb slots. We could just stand there and laugh at the heart for a while.
I am not ready to embrace this level of hubris, but maybe for a turn. I'll laugh for one turn.
Okay. We'll see if we can work a turn of laugh in there. That will, however, be in the next episode. Next video. It's linked in the description down below. It's not a different episode. It's the same episode, just different video. Linked in the description down below. Hope to catch you there.
They're acts of our play.
Exactly.